All right, I think my audio should be a little bit better. I had to up it to like 100 on some other spots because it had been lowered to 40. So I checked the other video after I uploaded it, and I realized I was super, super quiet. I mean, I'm generally quiet, but it was a lot more than I normally am. Like, it didn't sound accurate. So this one should be better. But yeah, I'm back on the agility grind. I'm just going to basically try and do this until 99. Is there a point in recording this stuff for other people's sake? Again, no, but it's for my own documentation of the account. And then eventually, when I'm 200 mil all, and I'm the richest player in RuneScape, and this, that, and the other, people can watch back and be like, man, Agility Training 3, that video really spoke to me. So, yeah, just inspiring the people with my dedication to our doing rooftops. It's 1 XP at a time to 200 mil, but instead every obstacle is at least 20, or just about. It's too bad they don't have like an agility skill outfit. That would save some time. I know people would get upset about that, but I'm just like, okay, you do a couple laps of each course, you kind of get the gist. Yeah, I understand what we're supposed to do here. Maybe we can speed it up or something. But then you wouldn't have the satisfaction of being able to say that I spent 1,000 hours, 3,000 hours clicking green boxes, and you were too weak. While you were playing MapleStory, I was studying the rooftops. I mean, when you show people clips of this, like if you show them, your friends or family, this video, I think they're gonna want to play old school RuneScape. They're gonna be like, damn, look at that gameplay though. I want to play. I'm about to make an account right now. That's what they're gonna say to you. They're gonna be like, you can get to level 92 at Ardoin. Let me get this straight. You can get to level 92 at Ardoin. And you get the privilege of clicking on green boxes for 686 laps. I think memberships are too low. They should raise them. You just get too much value out of membership. I mean, this is why I pay $100 a year for Premiere, or $80 or whatever it is. I think it went up to 100. I pay $100 a year for Premiere membership so that I can do rooftop agility, and it's worth every penny. I'm just playing. But rooftop agility, I mean, I know you can train agility in other ways, but this is the most straightforward, I think. So it's worth doing. Just clicking away, documenting the journey. Lord have mercy. I think this is the type of thing you're supposed to do off camera and be like, hey guys, I got 50 agility levels. I know you guys were going to be bored, so I didn't record any of it. And it's like, this is the journey, brother. You may not like it. People may not click on it. People may not leave a comment. But guess what? This is the journey. What is this guy's problem? Okay. Cool outfit, bro. My man over here's got a freaking flag or something. I like the outfits people wear. Like the beekeeper stuff. That's funny. Shift leader. That's a funny name. But yeah, brother and sister and cousin, this is what we do. This is the journey. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I think maybe I can go over my plan for what I want to do next, or just theorize. Um, I think that I want to get the 3 most annoying skills out of the way first. So really, the way I see it, both this account and the OSRS content on my channel will take a very similar path, which is to say I'm getting all the boring crap out of the way first. So right now, my channel is basically just rooftop agility, right? And that's, maybe not everybody's top choice of things to watch. Maybe it's something you put in the background while you're cleaning, definitely worth listening to for sure. But hear me out. The way I view the account is the way I view the content for this specific game for like uploading purposes, which is yes, I might have several hundred videos that are all 10 minutes long of me doing rooftop agility. And that might not be the most entertaining content. That is fair and true. However, eventually I will be done with rooftop agility. Eventually, after several hundred videos, I will achieve 99 agility. At which point, I can go to the other 2 annoying skills. Or maybe not annoying, but just they take some time, right? The other 2, from what I've researched, and by research I mean Reddit, the consensus seems to be mining and rune crafting. So I don't know how the rune crafting is going to work early on because I don't have a lot of quests done. I do have, gosh, I can't even remember the name of the quest, but I have the ability to rune craft. So I'm thinking I just get through this, get the agility levels, hundreds of videos, 1,000 videos, whatever it takes. And at which point, when I'm done, I will do the same thing with mining and the same thing with rune crafting. And yes, those videos are not going to be very fun, and there's going to be a lot of them. So that's probably worth skipping several hundred videos. But at some point, eventually, hopefully, maybe, possibly, I will have all 99s. And then I can be like, my 10,000th video on OSRS stuff, it'll be my max video, hopefully. Maybe not exactly 10,000, but you know what I mean. So do all these videos, and then be able to say, oh my gosh, I maxed. And then this account could be just kind of known for just taking care of business. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of what would be next. But yeah, I'm gonna do mostly the skills. I'm gonna do the quests too. I think the quest videos might actually be more fun because if it's hundreds of videos of just doing rooftop agility, yeah, that'll suck. And then when I eventually do quests, it'll be like, oh my god, people will be like, I don't even like questing, but thank the Lord, it's something different. And I'll record the whole 10 minutes sections, but I'll do the quest. I'll do the quest and be like, okay, this is my experience with it. I'll probably end up just pulling up a guide in real time following that because I ain't smart enough to figure this stuff out. Or I should say I'm too lazy. And especially if people have already figured it out and it's the same thing. It's not even like a slightly different quest, which I'm not saying it should be. But if it is the same thing, it's like, okay, I'll just do that. So that's my plan. I'm going to make all these videos, hopefully, and upload them and all that. And at some point, the content will be different.